on High Now Daily. We got our boots on the ground here at Kualoa Ranch to check out their farmers market.
Then I'll head over to their Kaava farm to learn more about their farming practices. Plus, I think I'm gonna get a chance to hang out with their little piggies.
I think so.
Woo!
Then, fresh off his Nahoku Hanohano Award, Maui's own Kale'e Camarillo joins us for a live performance. This and more right now on High Now Daily.
Hey, how's it, Aloha gang, and welcome to High Now Daily. I'm Kainoa Carlson. Happy Aloha Tuesday. We are one step closer to the weekend. We have a jam-packed show planned for you folks today. As you saw in the super tease there, Rachel and Lauren are out at Kualoa. Kale'e Camarillo is here today to talk a little bit about the hokus and his single, Sands of Old Lahaina, as well as Shelly Morisaki here from Parker Ranch. We're going to be talking about a community event that's taking place over on Hawaii Island and how the community can come together to support. But we're going to kick things off over there up North Shore style. Lauren Taruya is standing by at the farmers market out at Kualoa. How's it?
I'm doing well, Kainoa. Oh my gosh, this place is packed with amazing produce, and it's called Kualoa Grown because it's all grown right here. And I actually have Taylor Kellerman here with me, who is the head of it's diversified agriculture.
Yes.
But I know you have so many things that you do. Thank you so much for having me.
No, thanks for coming today. I appreciate that.
Okay, so first of all, a lot of people who grew up here maybe don't even know about this place. So can you just talk about where we are and how it came to be?
Sure. So we are in, as you mentioned, the Kualoa Grown Market. And this is kind of the epicenter of our agricultural operations in regards to all the things that we provide to community in regards to food production. So this is the spot you want to be if you want our proteins, our produce, our vegetables, everything.
And I know that Kualoa itself has such a mission to really take care of this land and also provide for the local community. How does this directly feed into that mission?
No, that's a very good question. So, our whole goal really is to figure out the best ways that we can be environmentally friendly, have a good impact on our community, but at the same time, use our resources like our farmland, our rangeland, and all of those things to produce really good, wholesome local food that we can share not only with our local community, but guests as well.
I know you guys do a fantastic job. Now, I kind of want to get a tour of this place.
Yes.
Do you mind leading the way and just showing
Absolutely.
us everything that's here?
Absolutely. What's been really fun is that we have so many different ingredients. We produce over 60 different products here. So I always like to show people first and foremost, we have a great way of taking things as simple as just an ulu and turning them into something that you can take and share with friends. We have our ulu chips, our beef jerky, our Mo-Betta bananas.
Yes.
And those are some of those things that my kids love that I can't bring home or else they go too fast. But
I've
it's
had
absolutely
this
amazing.
and it is so good.
Yeah.
You can't even tell it's like ulu chips. It
It's
tastes
so
like
good.
an actual chip.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. And then one of the things that locals are most excited about when they come here is the amount of fresh produce we
Wow.
have. So all of these vegetables were literally grown about a mile down the road by our hero farmers, as I like to call them, and we grow about 10 different vegetables and 365 days a year.
My
and so
goodness.
these were most likely harvested within the last 24 hours.
Holy smokes. And you
Yeah.
can tell how fresh it is because it looks so crispy,
Right?
so bouncy, like I want all those greens.
It has that look to it.
Now
And then
over here.
one of the things that we're really known
Look at
for is a lot of the proteins that we do. So when you're looking inside here, this is one of our freezer coolers, but this has our pork, this has our ground beef, this has different cuts because we raise both local heritage breed hogs. We also do a grass-fed beef program. But what's even cooler is that we also have the ability to work with other producers and artisans. This is a good example of a breakfast sausage we do with a local partner at Island Sausage who does an amazing job.
Yeah, and over here you even have more partnerships, right?
We do. So we have a lot of things. What's been really neat is we've been partnering with Kakoiwi lately to do our poi run. So we have fresh poi as well as
Look at that.
as well as our regular rock hollow. But this is our frozen poi here. We also have our shrimp, but then you also see a lot of different partners. Pu'ohoku Ranch, some of our taro burgers, and even our own beef broth made by Jess over at Forage.
One of
made
my
out of our own
favorite things
things.
from here, I think you're fresh out of them today, but your oysters
Yes,
are like
yes.
unbelievable.
So the oysters are very popular, grown right here in Mali'i Pond, and they are something that we stock only at certain times of the week, and so unfortunately today we don't have them in stock.
I'll
but
come back, don't
if you
you
come here
worry.
tomorrow, they'll be here, absolutely. Yeah.
And then, finally, Beats, gotta talk about these guys.
Yeah, so what's been really, really great about the market is our ability to partner with other local producers who are using ingredients primarily sourced from growers that have been taking what they're growing and turning it into something that folks can take home and share with their family as well.
That is so special.
So even down to things like cacao juice jelly. As you know, we make our own chocolate,
I've
and
had
so we
that.
take that byproduct and we turn it into something great.
I took that home and it was totally gone.
Yeah.
Now, for anyone who wants to get information, of course, they can go to kualoa.com, but
Correct.
you also have an Instagram that is dedicated to
Yes,
farming.
we actually, our tagline is capturing the grit and glamour of Kualoa's agricultural and ranching programs.
I love that.
It's at Kualoa Grown at Instagram, and it's something where we not only feature what's happening at the market, but also a lot to do with what's going on in the field and how we're doing all that production. So it's a really fun kind of intricate private view into the world of our farmers and ranchers.
Speaking of intricate view into the farming experience, I'm actually going to toss things over to Rachel, who's at your Ka'a'ava farm right
Yes.
now. How you doing, Rach?
That's right, Lauren. You guys set us up perfectly because before anything heads over to the farmer's market, it starts off here on the farm. And right now I'm with Austin Tom, who is the farming manager here at Kualoa Ranch. And my goodness, you guys have over, 4,000 acres here at Kualoa Ranch, but 1,800 of those acres is dedicated to farming and ranching, right?
Correct, that's correct.
All right, well, let's talk story about this entire farm production. We're talking about diversified farming techniques, practices, and how that's so special to Hawaii and to our community.
Yeah, so we have not only are we growing like a wide variety of products, we also have a very diversified business model, and that provides us the opportunity to offer a wide variety of products to the community at a much lower rate because our diversified business model helps cover the cost of production of farming alone. Yeah.
Absolutely. You were talking to me a little earlier about the fact that you guys do have the tours, but that helps with all the things you do on the farm.
Correct.
And that's why it works perfectly hand in hand. And now I mentioned that there is just hundreds of acres of farming property here. Next to us, we have a couple of special products over here. Tell everybody what we're looking at.
Yeah, so this is our flock of bourbon red turkeys. It's a heritage breed. Right now, we're using them to graze the understory of our cacao orchard, and all of these turkeys are raised for meat and will be for Thanksgiving.
For Thanksgiving, they are getting ready right now. It is hot out here on the windward side. I feel like I'm a turkey in the oven on Thanksgiving Day. Oh my goodness, we are hot out here. But as we move along, you also have the ulu trees over here. You guys have a few hundred of these as well.
Yeah, we have just under 500 ulu trees. Actually, today we just picked over 1,500 pounds of ulu, and we got them made into chips. So value added is a big part of our business model as well.
And take a look at that. This right here you'll find at the actual farmer's market. So like I said, starts here and it gets to there. And as we move along, there's even some cacao over here as well.
Yeah, so we have a little bit over 1,500 cacao trees scattered throughout the property. And what we do with that is we make our own chocolate bars.
Ooh, which also looks a little something like this. Yeah, that right there. You can also get at the farmer's market. But what does it look like when you have one of the cacao beans?
Kind of looks like a yellow football.
Is that one right there?
That is one. If you want to go ahead and grab that and pick it, so just twist it and it should come off. Yep, that's
Whoa!
the one.
Okay, so what do you do once you get one of these?
All right, so you can tell it's ripe by if you scratch the peel, and if it's yellow underneath, that means it's ripe. Also, you can shake it and you'll feel the beans kind of releasing.
Right?
And I'll crack it for you.
Yes.
And then you can eat it. And it tastes nothing like chocolate. It's really fruity.
Whoa.
Almost like
Careful.
Yeah,
with that.
yeah. We've done this a lot.
I would have lost a leg if it were me. Oh!
Yeah.
Wow, can I just take that one?
Yeah,
Got it.
there you go.
Do I just...
It's kind of like lychee.
That's really fruity.
It's
yeah,
very
it's like
fruity.
lychee. That's exactly what it tastes like. Mm.
Yeah, so we produce over 20,000 chocolate bars per year.
I want you guys to see what that looks like. Oh my goodness. And then the seeds, you chew that and swallow it too, or you just
No,
spit that
so
out?
what the seed that you're tasting, that's what you actually ferment and then dry and then roast and then turn
Wow.
that into chocolate.
Well, I'm gonna hang on to this because this is delicious.
Yeah.
Okay, so we saw the turkeys, we saw the ulu, we saw the cacao, and as we move over here, you guys also have some beans here on this side, some eggs on this side. How much eggs are you guys putting out a week?
We're doing about 80 dozen a week, but we do have plans to double our production by the end of the year.
Wow, look at that.
Yeah.
There's so many things out here that kind of incorporates everything going right into the farmer's market. And how much of the stuff that's grown here is put into the farmer's market, and does that go out into the community elsewhere?
It does. So around 85 to 95% of the produce we grow goes and sells directly to the farmer's market, and then the remaining percentage is delivered and sold to external accounts like restaurants.
Right. Oh, hey, good to know. And as we're rolling up over here, this looks like the pig pen. Is that what that is?
Yeah, so it's fun is this actually used to be the barn in the Jumanji movie.
Oh.
They moved it down from the movie set, turned it into a big pig house.
I love that you guys are very resourceful. I'll tell you that. You guys have been using stuff from the movie set and kind of incorporating it into the farming and the ranching here on property. And we talked about this a little earlier, but this is 3 different valleys that are put together, make up Kualoa Ranch, and that's from Hakipu'u Kualoa and over here in Ka'ava.
Correct.
And then now we're looking at these pigs. That is a big boy over there. Is that a big girl?
That's a girl. She's actually pregnant. She's due in a couple weeks.
Wow.
Yeah.
And then this one here behind us,
So
she already had her babies, and look how cute they are.
yeah, her name is Hoku. She had these babies maybe 3-4 weeks ago. And so they'll be with her until about 6 to 8 weeks before we wean them.
Right. So it looks like they got their mommy to feed them, but here's a little extra goodies, right?
Yeah, we can actually go inside and
Yeah.
play with them and feed them if you'd like. Yeah.
I would love to. Oh my goodness, any opportunity to get dirty. I put my boots on and I'm ready to go. Oh, she hungry too.
Oh, she's hungry. So if you just get low, they'll come to you.
Oh, okay. Girl, you hungry? I know what it's like. I know what it's like
I
being
know
a mama.
she's got to feed
You
what
gotta
is that?
feed
10
everybody.
of them.
All right. Okay, this is way fun. Oh my gosh. Take a look at it. You guys hungry? Yeah. Okay. Oh my goodness. And people want to go over to get any of the products that you guys have here. You gotta just head over to the farmer's market. Is it every day?
It's every day from 10 o'clock to 5 o'clock. And what's cool is we harvest daily and we're stocking the market daily. So it's the freshest produce and proteins that you can probably find on the island.
Oh my goodness. Okay, well, I'm gonna keep having fun over here, hanging out with the little piggies, and I'm gonna send things back into studio with Kaino. What's happening, man?
Hey, right on. How's it? Hey, and a big shout out, mahalo nui to all of our farmers out there continuing to work hard. And speaking of farmers, we had a great recipe coming up. We're gonna head into the High Now kitchen. You're taking a look at some local product right there. We had another great recipe courtesy of the Foodland 5. We've got garlic chili, furikake salmon on the menu. Plus, Teddy's Bigger Burgers Shake of the Month and their deconstructed burger bar. That's gonna make you the burger boss at that next Pa'ina. We got much more on High Now coming up after the break. Hey, how's it, Aloha gang, and welcome back to High Now Daily. Musicians here in Hawaii celebrated big time this weekend with the Nahoku Hanohano Awards. Joining us right now is local musician Kala'e Camarillo, who scored Song of the Year, Single of the Year, and Music Video of the Year. Welcome in, brother. Congratulations.
Thanks for having me.
Man, congratulations. So, Sands of Old Lahaina. Well, before we get to the song, what was this weekend like for you? Being a part of the Hokus, and what a magical night, man.
It's so surreal, like, to be in front of all my peers and people I've admired my whole life, and to be recognized in front of them. Just, I'm so grateful, so blessed.
And Sands of Old Lahaina, again, Single of the Year, Song of the Year, and Music Video of the Year. When they read your name for those, what was going through your mind?
Kind of just the journey to get there. I've been playing music a long time, and so grateful for all my former teachers, especially to grow up in a musical family. My dad was my teacher growing up, and had a lot of other teachers after that, and guys I've learned from. And yeah, just so grateful, man.
So Kala'e, August 8th takes place, where we're coming up on 1 year since Maui. Hawaii has changed forever. I know that was a source for the foundation for the song Sands of Old Lahaina.
Yeah, it was 2 days after fires happened, and I was just devastated not being able to be home with my family, and started as something I needed to get out there, and it was like a cathartic experience for me, just to put all the feelings I had on paper, and because I wrote it so fast, I knew God put the words on my heart, and I ended up singing it at a benefit concert like a couple of days after that week.
Actually, the first time I heard it was we were at a fundraiser over here in Honolulu on Oahu with the Crossing Rain one. But when you performed it live, I mean, so many people were just crying their eyes out in the crowd as you continue to sing, and the lyrics and the rhythm. But I'm curious as well, like as a musician and as a songwriter, because so oftentimes musicians take things that are maybe positive things happening in life, but obviously going through the adversity of what took place August 8th. How was that experience for you? I'm sitting down, and then, as you said, having God put the words in your heart and creating it.
As songwriters, I know, like, it's kind of like we have superpowers. Like, we can dictate the energy in a room and really shine light on people in dark places. So, especially because the song came so fast, and I shared it with my wife, who's like the person I always share my songs with first, and she had no feedback. Like, that was the first time. So I was like, oh man, this is a God-given song, and it's meant to be shared. And
tell us about the music video as well. We saw some shots of it earlier, but you're playing. Tell us about the video.
Shout out to Nikki Miyamoto, also from Kihei on Maui. And it was actually it was her idea to put the music video together. I approached her and asked her to make a lyric video, and she said, "No, we gotta do an actual video for it." So we actually filmed it the same day we did that benefit concert where you first heard it.
Wow. And now, as we move forward here, what's to come with Kala'e Camarillo as a musician, celebrating such a milestone weekend for you, upcoming gigs and other ventures?
A couple things. I recorded the version that you first heard with the Mana Music String Quartet. They have an album coming out this Thursday on the 1 year anniversary that features a lot of Hawaii's top recording artists. And they're having an album release party on Thursday, August 29th at Hawaii Theater. Yeah, so go check out Hawaii Theater's website. There's tickets available featuring Kalani Pe'a, Helana, Jeff Peterson, Kimi A, and myself.
Okay, awesome. And then how do people stay up to date as well for more gigs? And we know you do some private events as well. How do people get in touch with you?
Kala'eCamarillo.com. You can check me out on Instagram, KCAMAR. And also just want to give a shout out to my nephew. It's his birthday right now. Kilohana. Happy 8th birthday, Kilohana.
Hey, right on, Kilohana. Haole laha, and mahalo nui for being here, brother. Thank you. Now, stay with us on High Now, because coming up a little bit later, Kala'e is actually going to play the song Sands of Old Lahaina live here on the show. You're watching High Now, and we'll be right back.
Aloha and welcome back to Hi Now Daily. Now I am back here at the Kualoa Grown Market, but I had to bring in a very special guest for today's show. I brought in my Grammys. Grammys, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
She's like, ooh. But I'm so happy to have her here because she actually shops here all the time. Grandma lives in Kaneohe. And so for anyone who's maybe never been here, what do you love about this market so much?
Well, I love all the fresh vegetables and fruits and also the seasonal things like right now they have the dragon fruit here.
Yeah, let's go shopping, Grammys.
And the sapote.
Put that in there.
The-
And you were telling me a little bit about this fruit. So this was, I actually don't recognize this fruit at all.
Yeah, I've never had it before, but I was talking to one of the girls here today and she told me that when it's hard like this, it's not ready to eat yet. So what you need to do is wait till when you press it with your finger, it gives. And she said it's a different flavor, but it's very nice.
Wow, okay, we gotta put this in here so we can try it when it's ripe.
Right.
Okay, and we're gonna keep on shopping here, Grammys.
Sure.
So over here we have their, oh, this is so good. Have you had it before? Their eggs.
I buy that all the time.
I know.
I always get that. It's
So there's
pasture-raised.
something really special about these eggs, guys. Look.
I know, that's a surprise.
I know. Green eggs. You can put their locally raised ham right with these green eggs and have green eggs and ham. Okay, we'll put that in here. And then over here is also, I know one of your favorites. It's their seafood stuff. And
Yes, the jumbo shrimp, and I've even tried the regular frozen shrimp tray. I bought that also.
so tell them what you made for my birthday.
Shrimp scampi, and it was so delicious. It was like so tender, wasn't it? Very tasty.
It was really the best shrimp scampi of my life. My Grammys came over here to this market, bought this fresh shrimp, put it in the scampi. So good. Okay, and then I also wanted to walk over to this one right here because, man, there are so many amazing things to cook here. Just their ground beef is a really good staple because we can make meatloaf, right? Nice and easy.
Yes.
So that's going in our basket. And
Well,
then,
the best thing I like about it is that it's grass-fed, right? So, and it's from right here. So, are you gonna get anything better?
I know. Okay, we're gonna finish off over here, Grammys. We're gonna make an amazing meal tonight, but at the Kualoa produce section because this here is where we can get the freshest greens around. So what are we going for?
We're going for cucumbers.
Cucumbers.
Yes. This is something that I just love, and
Make sure you show
also,
them.
and it's not something they always have either. This is the first time that I've come that they have cucumbers.
Perfect.
And I think they're going to be like a big hit.
Okay, so we'll drop that in. It's gonna be a big hit. Plus, we're gonna put in some kale. That's my favorite. You know
Okay.
that.
Yes.
And then I think we have a perfect basket full of goodies to make an amazing meal tonight. Grammys, thank you so much for coming here and coming shopping with me.
That's fun.
And everyone, this market is open from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. every single day. So make sure you come down here, buy your local groceries, and bring your Grammys with you because how special is this? You're watching Hi Now Daily. We'll be right back.
Aloha and welcome back to High Now. 1 year after Maui's devastating wildfires, many are still looking for ways to rebuild their homes and lives. Tonight, Hawaii News Now revisits Maui in a 1-hour special report that looks at the changes made since August 8th and all the work still left to do. Now, these are stories from HNN Maui-based reporter Chelsea Davis, as well as Mahialani Richardson, Lynn Kawano, Allison Blair, Mark Carpenter, and Casey Lunn. Maui wildfires disaster 1 year later airs tonight at 7 p.m. on KGMB. Also back here, as we head to break, we want to give you folks a live performance of the song Sands of Old Lahaina from Na Hoku Hanohano Award winner Kala'e Kamarillo. Now, if you missed the Hoku's broadcast on Saturday, you can visit hawaiinewsnow.com/nahoku to watch the entire show on demand. You can also watch individual live performances if that's more your speed. But here's Kala'e Kamarillo with the song that won 3 Hokus this past weekend. Kala'e, take it away.
I left my heart beneath the sand, buried in the shores, where the music carried sounds of old Hawaii. And the setting sun would beam, a sight they came to see, and feel the winds of ancient history. She might stand no more, but I know for sure she might stand no more, but I know she will rise, she will rise, she will rise again, she will rise. Like the sun is sure to shine, like the ocean's changing tide. But till that day, my heart is in the sands of old Lahaina. Lahaina is in the sands of old Lahaina. Every memory that we shared is running through my mind and taking with me everywhere I go. Every prayer I lift on high, asking for the strength needed to keep facing all tomorrow. She might stand no more, but I know for sure she might stand no more, but I know she will rise, she will rise, she will rise again, she will rise. Like the sun is sure to shine, like the ocean's changing tide. But till that day, my heart is in the sands of old Lahaina. Lahaina is in the sands of old Lahaina. Lahaina. Every tear I shed is one less cry until the time that we meet again. She might stand no more, but I know for sure she might stand no more, but I know she will rise, she will rise, she will rise again, she will rise, she will rise, she will rise, she will rise again, she will rise from the sands of old Lahaina. She will rise from the sands of old Lahaina. She will rise from the sands of old Lahaina. She will rise from the sands of old Lahaina.
How's it, aloha gang, and welcome back to High Now Daily. Joining us now in the studio is Shelly Morisaki, Regional General Manager of Parker Ranch Center, and we're going to be talking about a partnership with Hawaii Island United Way to commemorate those who were impacted by what took place on August 8th. But first of all, Shelly, welcome into the show, and mahalo nui for being here today.
Thank you for having me, Kainoa.
Thank you very much. And we had Kala'e here earlier talking about the inspiration for the song Sands of Old Lahaina. As we, crazy to think, we are now a year. We're coming up on a year. But coming up on August 11th, there's going to be an event taking place in support of Hawaii Island United Way. But what's taking place to help support those people on Maui?
So on August 11th at Parker Ranch Center, we're going to be hosting what we're calling Waimea and Maui United in Aloha, a day of lokahi. So a day for the community to gather. We're going to have resources available, keiki activities, musical entertainment, and of course, donation collections for our neighbors on Maui.
Okay, and what exactly are we looking for when we're talking about these donations? Obviously, so many people will come out to support the event, but is there anything you folks are looking for specifically or in need of for the donation?
Of course, cash donations are already always a very good thing. They specifically need gas gift cards, food gift cards, some kitchen items. So yeah, and anything, small amount, big amount, everything helps our neighbors.
And you mentioned keiki events as well. So in addition to the donations, this is also an event invite to everyone over there in the community to come together to support.
Right, so from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. we're going to be having a resource fair. We're going to have Hawaii Island Police Department. They're going to be doing keiki IDs. And William Keck Observatory is going to bring their infrared telescope and show us how to look for wildfires.
Okay, and so where is all of this taking place? We're just looking at a flyer over there that have some information, but what are the hours and where is this going to be at?
So from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at Parker Ranch Center is the resource fair and keiki activities. And then from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. is entertainment at Parker Ranch Center.
Okay, and so with the partnership, it's Parker Ranch and Hawaii Island United Way, correct?
Yes.
So once everything is collected, this is all basically going to go over to Maui, or what happens next after the event concludes?
Yep, after the event concludes, all proceeds, all collections are going to be delivered over to our neighbors on Maui.
Okay, and Shelly, what is the best resource to utilize for more information about the event and just stay up to date with everything? Because we do know, in addition to this event, especially with Parker Ranch, so imminent in the community of all the work that they do. And so how do we just stay up to date with everything taking place?
You can visit our website at parkerranchcenter.com and on our social media, Instagram and Facebook, Parker Ranch Center.
Okay, gotcha. Shelly, thank you so much for the time.
Thank you, Kainoa.
And again, we want to invite the entire community out there over on Hawaii Island, August 11th. Make sure you guys go ahead, check it out, donate what you can, and spend some time there really kokuing our friends and our ohana on Maui. You're watching High Now Daily. We'll be right back.
Aloha everyone, we're hanging out here in Kailua with Sunspirit Energy to learn more about how homeowners can get prepared for hurricane and wildfire season. Let's head inside and check in with Jeff Camerlin.
Hey, what's up, Rachel? Come on in, let's talk story.
All right, let's do this.
We're a full-service energy provider trying to help Hawaii reach its 100% renewable energy goal. We provide energy services to small businesses, homeowners, and pretty much anybody that uses electricity. What can homeowners do to prepare for extended power outages? Well, traditionally, homeowners turn to gas generators to power the home during a power outage. The issue there is generators can run out of fuel after a few days. In the event of an extended grid outage, the gas stations are going to be without power. So an alternative solution that we can provide is rooftop solar paired with battery storage. There's about 100,000 homes in Hawaii that have solar. What most people don't realize is just having solar doesn't mean your system will work in the event of a power outage. If the grid goes down, we have to shut down the PV system so that it's safe for the HECO Hawaiian Electric workers to work on the grid and try and restore power to the grid. So you actually need a battery system that's designed to work in a power outage scenario. Just having solar on its own won't be enough. So how PV systems work in the event of a power outage? Basically, PV is powering the home during the daytime. Any excess energy goes to charge the batteries. Once the batteries are fully charged, the PV might send power back to the grid and give customers some financial credit for exporting power back to the grid. When the grid goes down, the system basically islands itself from the power grid and operates as an independent system. The combination of PV and the batteries will power the home in the event of a power outage. Homeowners with solar can prepare for the hurricane season and plan power outages. One thing they can do is a system checkup to make sure that their system is performing correctly and they're getting the energy that they're expecting out of it. A lot of battery storage systems have what's called a storm watch setting, so you can change the setting on your battery monitoring software and it'll actually auto detect when a storm is on its way, and will set a reserve capacity for the battery so that you have enough backup power in the event of an outage. Homes that only have solar and don't have batteries, they might want to consider adding a battery storage system so that they can have that backup power and resiliency in the event of a storm or a planned power outage. So to learn more about HECO's planned outage program, they can visit Hawaiian Electric's website, and they actually have a new online search feature so they can see if you're in one of the high-risk areas for wildfires. And then if you want to learn more about Sunspear Energy, you can visit our website, sunspearenergy.com.
Aloha and welcome back to High Now Daily. I got my girl Rachel right back with me, and we have an amazing spread, but we also have to talk about the epic day we've had here at Kualoa today.
Yes, right when we got here on property, we hopped on some e-bikes. Oh my gosh, they have so many tours and fun things to do for everybody, you know, the kama'aina included. So we had fun with that.
Some of the most epic views I've ever seen in my life.
Everywhere you look, it was like, no matter where you look, it was just gorgeous.
It was so amazing. We're gonna definitely give you the full scoop on that later. But also, Rach, you look like you had a blast out at the farm.
Oh my gosh, well, there was a cute little piggies that were so adorable. I wanted to just like roll around in the mud with them. They were so cute. But also just learning more and more about the diversified agriculture here was phenomenal. I mean, over 60 crops here at Kualoa Ranch, and it's made up of 3 valleys, Hakipu'u, Kualoa, and Ka'ava. So that was really special to learn more about that. And then they have like 6 different proteins as well. And then let's talk about lunch because
Oh
some of that
my
protein,
gosh.
the burger, that beef. Oh my goodness, so good. I'm still full. Oh
That
my
was at Auntie Pat's Cafe, Paniolo Cafe. So we had an amazing lunch over there. I had a ulu curry. It was so good. Something else we learned about Kualoa is that over half of the employees here, there's almost like 500 employees, but over half of them are dedicated to agriculture, taking care of the lands, like
fishermen,
stewardship, education. So this really is an amazing place for the community. And speaking of everything they do, we are going to show you some of the grinds that we got here at the market. So of course we have all our fruits and veggies here, but they also have these pre-made stuff, and Rachel got to see the source right here. So now it's time to taste the final product. So we have, ooh, it's beautiful. Manoa chocolate right there.
Let me get a
with
little sample.
with some Kualoa cacao in there.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
I love me some chocolate, and honestly, I can do it
love how
either
you
way.
the whole thing.
Go one time, and then take a look at the bananas. Lihimoy bananas, have you ever even heard of that?
So make sure you hit up their market. They also, for Kama'aina, if you go regularly, they have discounts. So make sure there's a punch card. My grandma gave me the whole scoop. So you can come out here, enjoy everything, and get a little discount while you're there too.
Absolutely. And one more thing I have to touch upon. You want to talk about diversified agriculture? Coming up, they are going to have some ulu vodka. Oh, yes, we'll be back for that. And I might just throw this Lihimoy banana inside it and make it a whole cocktail. Holy smokes. Okay, as much as we want to stay here and talk all day about Kualoa Ranch and the amazing things that they are doing out here, we have to send it back into Kainoa. We can't forget about Kainoa. He's in studio, so let's send it back to him. What's up,
Oh,
Kainoa?
I'm doing just fine over here back at the studio. We're at the High Now Kitchen, and I want you folks to get a look at this, okay? So this is the burger bar that you can order from Teddy's Bigger Burgers, and this is all the good stuff that it comes with. It's gonna come with an entire plate of 10 burger patties, which is over here. You're gonna have your lettuce, your tomato, your bacon, your slices of cheese. Also comes with an entire side order over here of all the tater tots, and you can't forget the luscious, the popular, the put this on everything Teddy's sauce that they got over there. So this is how their burger bar comes. It's basically deconstructed. So if you're having office parties or get-togethers, obviously the holidays and also football season is right around the corner. This is going to take you to the next level, okay? You're going to be the burger boss if you show up with this. So we went ahead and put one together over here. Take a look at this. This is going to be your classic, right? You've got your cheeseburger, your Teddy's sauce, that's lettuce, tomato. So this is a bacon cheeseburger situation, but you're going to get to the party, and what if that one friend is getting ready for the show? The Aloha Muscle, maybe. A lot of our coworkers over here were prepping for the show. They said, wait, Kainoa, we can't do that. We need meat and veggies. Done. You can go ahead, grab your lettuce, and we can go ahead, get a little lettuce wrap action. We can go healthy. Let's go lettuce here. Let's go, what's a slice of cheese? We can go tomato, bada boom. And so we're gonna omit the carbs. And look at this. You got a lettuce cheeseburger situation. Obviously, you got to dip this whole thing in the Arby's sauce. So then that's one way you can do it over there. Also, there's some of the classic people, okay? I need buns with the burgers. That just has to happen. We're going to start over here. We've got the lettuce. You can go tomato. And so now let's get a little crazy. We've got all the burger and the good stuff in there, and we'll go bacon. We're going to go cross with the bacon. And who said you can't put tater tots on the burger? Are you kidding me? This is what's awesome. You can have the fun. You can get the kids involved. Everyone can go ahead and make their own burger. You can do so many different combinations over here. And then, bada boom, look at that. That's what you can do. So we have 3 different kinds of burgers over here that you can make. Again, the Burgers Bar is so good for any kind of party. Also celebrating this month, the month of August. This is their shake of the month. Take a look at this bad boy here. This is a cookie butter milkshake. That is right. Your eyes, they do not deceive you. You've got cookie butter. There's ice cream inside here. That whipped cream gets topped off with some cookie crumbles over there. That really good, decadent Biscoff cookie. This is just so delicious. Look at this thing. And I think my guy over here, I'm gonna go ahead. He's gonna hang on to that for later. Thank you very much, Ryan. But I'm telling you right now, if this isn't making you hungry and you're like, I gotta get this right now, you head to teddysbb.com. You can order it. That's all of the info posted over there on the screen. But seriously, Teddy's Bigger Burger. You can download the app, check them out in person. But this burger bar is so next level. So for that next burger party, be the burger boss, be the burger hero. We're gonna head to break right now. Go check out Teddy's, and we'll be right back. How's it, Aloha gang? Welcome back to High Now Daily. We're chilling out over here in the High Now kitchen. We got another great recipe courtesy of the Foodland 5. 5 ingredients and boom, you've got food on the table. Today what we're doing is gonna be kind of a garlicky, zesty, kind of spicy twist on a local classic. Everybody has had furikake salmon, but today we're gonna bring the heat up a little bit, okay? This is gonna be a garlic chili furikake salmon. This is the list of ingredients of the different things you're gonna need. You're gonna need a salmon, some Kewpie mayo, a cup of furikake, 2 tablespoons of soy sauce, and a tablespoon of that really good garlic chili oil. So what we did ahead of the time was we came up over here and we actually got the sauce situation kind of all ready to go. So this is gonna be the mayonnaise. So you're gonna take that salmon, cut it up, but this is the sauce that's gonna go over there on the top. So you take the mayo, you take the furikake, that's going inside there. The soy sauce is also gonna go in there as well. So this is gonna build more layers, more flavor, and then the chili garlic as well. So this is the whole situation inside this bowl over here, and this is gonna be basically the sauce that we're gonna bake it in, okay? So we're gonna whisk all this together, and this thing is just smelling nothing short of amazing right now because you've got the garlicness, the chili oil. So once all of this comes together, this is gonna be ready to go. That's what we're gonna top the salmon with. But the salmon itself, you can take these, you can put the whole salmon in there if you would like. Also, you can, to make it just a little bit easier to work with, you can go ahead and slice the salmon into 3 different pieces. All you're gonna do with the salmon is season it, okay? Salt and pepper, because this sauce that we went ahead and made ahead of time, this thing is gonna pack a ton of flavor. So once you do that, if you got an air fryer, you're gonna toss it in there 400 degrees for about 8 minutes, okay? So it's really quick, it comes together really easily, less than 10 minutes. So we went ahead and we did that. We didn't have an air fryer over here at the studio, so we went ahead and we baked these in the oven, but we just pulled them out, and this is what we're working with right over here. Also, if you love some nori, we went ahead and topped it with a little bit of nori and all that good sauce that's on there as well. And you're just gonna garnish, with a little bit of green onion. That's what's gonna go over here on the top. And what you're looking at there is a garlic chili furikake salmon. Now, if you wanna add even just more flavor to the party, and you're just crazy like me, I put a little bit of just added decadence on the top, like a little garnish situation here, and just a touch more of the furikake, because why not? And that, my friends, is your garlic chili furikake salmon. Less than 10 minutes, this dish is ready. It's great if you're on the go, you're busy during the week, you've got the kids. I know so many of you folks went back to school just this week, so parents, this is gonna be a super easy recipe to get down over there on the table. And it's delicious, celebrating all kinds of really great local ingredients as well. I'm gonna take a bite of this thing. That's salmon, cooked perfectly. This taste is outstanding. Go ahead and add a little bit of that mayonnaise on top. You will not be sorry. Full recipe at highnowdaily.com. Mahalo for watching. I'm gonna give my camera guy a bite and we'll see you guys tomorrow.